Guys, this is a mail time video, but it's a mail time video with a big difference. As you can see, the setting is a bit different to my normal videos, and that's for a very special reason. Today, our mail time is going to be about this, my Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec. Those of you who know me, who followed my channel, know that I've run the Mini Shot M-Spec with a lot of happiness and success for the past few years. I've still not seen a single video on YouTube about the Mini Shot M-Spec failing. However, this situation has arrived. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to show it to you until it's open, so that I can give you like the full suspenseful preview of it. Just make sure what we've got here. Okay, let's not show that just for a second. So firstly, I'd really like to thank the guys at CHS Guns, Aziza in particular. She's been a real, like, she really sort of came to bat and made this a possibility. Firstly, thanks for that. And can you guys see, this is one of those Glock cube things that allows you to dry fire without needing to reset the trigger. I'll talk more about this in a moment. And then she also sent me one of these, which I is it that way? These, which I really appreciate. But the star of the show is undoubtedly, so this situation just happened. The reality is, guys, I have switched from Sightmark to Holosun. This firearm is empty and safe, so don't stress about that. Now, the Holosun I went for, so basically, let me tell you how this came about. I saw a post from CHS Guns saying that Holosuns. I reached out to Aziza. This was like, look at the speed of this. I first made contact with Aziza on Wednesday. On Friday, the optic was delivered. That is outstanding service. Anyway, long story short, she said she's got a few Holosuns. And I looked at all of them, and I spoke to a few guys in America, and I was going to go for the 507C. That is like my first choice. Remember, I said I wanted to do more red dot reviews this year. And a few guys in the US said, what about the 507C do you like? And I said, well, first is the survivability, the shake awake, the solar panel. And they were like, then go for the 407C. And initially I thought that the 407C was an inferior dot. And they said the 407C is the exact same as the 507C in every single way, except it's only a 2 MOA dot. And I was like, but that's exactly what I want. So already a top tip, if you want a Holosun, right, and you aren't fussed about having a reticule that changes shape, then the 407C is your dot. It is the exact same thing as a 507C, except it has a 2 MOA dot only. Now, in the few almost 24 hours since I've had this, I have not had the opportunity to shoot it. I've zeroed it with my laser bore sight. So it is zeroed, it is mounted. I'm not going to talk to you too much about how I mounted it, because YouTube does not like that. But we will get to the range fairly shortly. So in the coming weeks, days and months, you are going to be seeing a Holosun, and I'm going to be doing my usual review style of the Holosun. Now, what does this mean for the good old Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec? Well, I think it's a positive thing. Firstly, you guys know I'm not brand loyal, okay? I'm not someone who likes something just because I have it. My loyalty is to the consumer. So I always want to have and promote good things. And so that's where Sightmark came in. So if anyone asks me about Sightmark, the Mini Shot M-Spec at least, I will give it a really good quality review, because I've had it for about 2 years, got about 2,500 rounds through it, and it's been absolutely faultless. If they say it's not good for EDC, that is a lie. I've EDC'd it for 2 years, and it does not put 1 foot wrong. through all the testing, and you can go back through my videos about the testing of the Sightmark. I did like 4 or 5 videos where I tested it and slammed it and dropped it and all that other nonsense. So the Mini Shot M-Spec, very good dot, but what having the Holosun does is it gives me a twice the size of my sample size of red dots. If this does what this does, and this can do what this can do, it also validates the Sightmark. So all those guys, sort of before my channel, Sightmark was very quiet here in South Africa. They weren't well known. My channel, I'm not saying that was the only channel that did that, but they really brought Sightmark to the fore. And a lot of people bought Sightmark. And I want to tell you guys, don't stress. You still have an excellent red dot. It is not a big deal. This is me wanting to do something different on my channel. I told you guys I want to review red dots more. And this is just a natural progression of the channel. So, yeah, I wanted to make this video, this mail time video, because it's a big deal. It's a big change to my EDC to change my red dot. Also, I can be a bit more aggressive on this because if this does fail, I've got my Sightmark as a backup. When I had my Sightmark, I was always a little bit nervous in the beginning because if it failed, now I've got a firearm with a milled slide and I've got no red dot to put it on. You know, or red dot to put on it. So I was always a bit nervous about that, but now we can be a bit more cavalier about testing. Super quick video, guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for my EDC backpack review. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of unbox, not really unbox because that wasn't really an unboxing. I just wanted to show you guys that I'm now going to be running a Holosun red dot. I will be testing it, putting it through its paces. Top tip, if you aren't concerned about changing reticle shapes, if you just want to dot, the 47C is literally the one you want to go for. It's like $2,000 cheaper here in South Africa. If you do want to change your reticle, then I mean go for your 507C, whatever the case may be. I'm told they are exactly the same thing except for that one feature. So already checking out buyer's tips. Huge thanks to Aziza and CHS Guns for being such troopers. Like the speed and delivery was freaking outstanding. When I spoke to her, when I initiated contact, or when we spoke on Wednesday, I thought there's no way I'm having this by this week. And 1.5 days later, the courier guy comes knocking at my door and here's a package. Really, really outstanding, high level of service, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Aziza, for helping me out there. Guys, quick mail time. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 for my EDC backpack review. Be safe, train hard, cheers, God bless.